The captain of Arsenal, Thierry Henry, comes from a tough background. He was born 20 miles southwest of the Eiffel Tower in the Parisian suburb of Les Ulis, an area built to accommodate immigrant workers, far from the sophistication and style normally associated with the French capital.
Moi, je me rappelle quand j'étais jeune, justement à la Cité.
I remember when I was younger, growing up in the inner city. Well, sometimes during a game you'd get kicked and there would be little fights, and you wouldn't want to lose. I left the estate, but it's still definitely a part of me.
And Henry has never forgotten his family's West Indian roots. His parents, Antoine and Mary Lise, moved to Les Ulis from Guadeloupe in search of a better life. At the age of 13, Henry Jr. was spotted by a scout from Monaco. It was his dad who'd encouraged him, ferrying him across Paris as he played for a succession of local teams.
It's all because of him. I owe everything to him on this matter. He showed me everything. Kicked my first ball with him. He was always there with me when I was a kid, took me everywhere to all the matches and so on. And there were also, of course, the matches on television, because my father wouldn't miss a thing. That's where my passion comes from.
At the time he joined Monaco, Henry also enrolled at Clairefontaine, the French Football Federation's School of Excellence. His mother was delighted. She was keen for her son to continue his academic studies, though it was clear where his priorities lay.
At that age, you think that football is the most important thing in the world. It's a bit weird for me to say this now, but when you grow up, you realize that it is very important. I love football. It's my passion. But I saw many pals who arrived in that training camp with the idea that they would leave as football stars. And often this dream makes you forget that you should get something else out, learn in case you get injured or you don't make it at the pro level. And I saw many guys leave without anything at all.
In 1999, after an unhappy stint in Italy with Juventus, Henry moved to Arsenal and was reunited with former Monaco coach Arsène Wenger. The rest, as they say, is history. But this season, Arsenal have made their worst ever start to an English Premier League campaign, with just 2 points from 3 games. Henry missed their midweek Champions League win in Hamburg, and Wenger is unsure whether his man will be fit for the weekend trip to Manchester United, opponents who know all about his talent.
We've played Arsenal at Highbury, and they get a ball played up to Henry, and there's no one, I don't think that indicates he can even have a shot. Hit one over his shoulder right into the top left-hand corner. You remember these moments, and even as an opponent, afterwards you'll say what the hit that was, because you've got to acknowledge that someone could produce that.
At 29, Henry is starting to think about life after football and the legacy he'll leave behind. The issue of racism in the game is one area he's keen to address. He's already starred in Nike's Stand Up, Speak Up campaign.
It's now that I'm starting to wonder where I can do something, and what, because it's important to give something back, even if it's just what I've learned to talk about during Stand Up, Speak Up. You've got to try to leave a little mark behind you. You've got to try and make something change.
If Henry is past fit on Sunday, he'll be the focal point as Arsenal look to end Manchester United's 100% record and claim their first league win of the season. From Ian Darke and me, Marcus Buckland, it's goodbye for now.